Hey folks, really excited to talk to you about Optimist Ventures today. Thanks for being here. This info session covers what we're looking for, our thesis, and how we're going to help our community recover and rebuild post-Helene. Sound good?
Yeah.
Thanks. So if you're not familiar with Venture Asheville, we've been around for, this is our 11th year. April will be 11 years. And we have incubators, mentorship programs, financing, lots of events. But our newest initiative is Optimist Ventures. It's our way to meet the market where it is to help keep building entrepreneurs and getting startups funded. Some of our success, and we've had a number of companies come through our programs over the years. About 90 to 100 companies participate in our mentorship programs. A number have been acquired. I do want to highlight some of our metrics. To date, our company's direct impact in our program is over $110 million. That's net new revenues while folks are participating in our program. They've raised over $60 million in capital. Importantly, created over 400 jobs. Locally headquartered companies creating local great jobs here at an average salary of $86,000 a year. If you don't know, the current Buncombe County average is about $54,000. So this is our way of making an impact on the livelihoods of people here through great jobs at great companies. So if I was like a VC and I told you 1 in 10 of our companies is a home run and makes it, the other 9 fail, I'm considered a great VC. I'm a genius. But at Venture Asheville, if I told you 1 in 10 of our companies make it, you would think I kind of suck at my job, right? We build our values off this VC power law dynamic, but that doesn't work when you have a nonprofit status and a charitable purpose. You need to maximize wins, not just pick winners and losers. And that's the thesis of Optimist Ventures. Our ecosystem is at an inflection point. For years we've been trying to replicate, we want to be the next Austin or the next Boulder. And those cities want to be the next RTP. And RTP wants to be the next Boston. And Boston wants to be the next Silicon Valley. And Silicon Valley wants to be the next religion.
Nice.
Right?
Like that.
Hey! All that time, it's not wasted time, but I feel like we should have been trying to be Asheville, Western North Carolina. Foster what really grows and really thrives here. And you all know what that is. It's a lot of CPG, a lot of food and beverage, a lot of innovative approaches to healthcare, great and amazing experiences. That's what we're known for. And so this fund is designed to support companies like that and help them grow. It's a real cultural shift for our ecosystem, Western North Carolina, and our values and our approach. So instead of taking an all or nothing approach to a portfolio, where if I'm investing in 10 companies and they're always going to be rocket ships, to the moon unicorns, or spectacular failures, we want to win on what works. It's not all or nothing. We're trying to get lots of singles and doubles, maybe a triple. We don't need any home runs. And you'll see later that the math works in our favor to create a fund that maximizes wins as opposed to looking for exponential returns on maybe one of your companies. So we're looking at sustainable growth, not growth for revenue's sake, not growth to get acquired, sustainable growth. Long-term, ambitious companies that are tech-enabled, meaning using technology or systems or e-commerce or just-in-time delivery or just-in-time staffing to really leverage their margins and increase margins through smart technology usage. That's what we're looking for. And importantly, you don't need to get financing every year and do a new round. We want you to be able to grow sustainably and keep growing jobs without the expectation that you have to sell your company to repay your investors. To that end, we've created something called a SPA note, shared profit agreement note. It works like a safe note with a side letter, where we give you money up front, and then we take a fixed repayment every year on a sliding scale of revenue or profit. I'll break that down more in just a moment. This is a real shift in, I was about to say mind shit. No, it's a shift in mindset. And it takes a lot of education to get folks to know we're not taking a typical VC route. This is a different form of financing for companies that don't need to become the rocket ships. Post-Helene, we've changed our fund model. Half of our $1 million comes from donors. So that money comes to you as a grant. And the other half is coming from investors, which use a shared profit agreement to get a return on a sliding scale. I'll talk about more about that in just a sec. We're just here. Our focus areas are really similar to Elevate, where we do well. Pre-seed to seed rounds. We're industry agnostic. You just got to show us that you're tech-enabled. That technology is how you leverage growth in your business. That's where you can get better margins and necessitate higher-paying jobs, too. Deal terms are $50,000. First check you get is $25,000. That's a grant. It's yours. Keep it. Do whatever you want with it. Well, not really. You have to defend your application. The other $25,000 is that SPA note. So we're taking 10 companies a year, get residency in Hatch. There's a 14-week accelerator with workshops, trainings, mentorship, and community events, community meals modeled after Y Combinator. We'll probably get some student internships for you all as well, too. The curriculum is not following managerial competencies. We want founder competencies. So we're not going to teach you how to create a balance sheet and a P&L and how to budget. You should know that at this point in your business if you're ready for our program. Instead, we're focusing on customer discovery, further financing your venture, product development strategies, guerrilla marketing, really next level, higher levelation ideas. So we want companies that are sustaining or recovering from lean, pivoting ventures. What was working before is not going to work now because it's a new reality out there. In total, we'll have 20 companies, 10 companies a year for 2 years. You must be in Western North Carolina. We don't care where you are in Western North Carolina, but you've got to be in WNC. 3 days a week, you're going to come into Asheville. So let's talk about the details of the SPA notes. Essentially, if you have anything under $120,000 in profit, so whatever your revenue is, doesn't matter. Anything under $120,000 in profit, you're going to pay back $6,000 a year for 6 years. That's it. So you get $50,000 up front, you pay back $36,000 over 6 years. I'll do the math for you. That is a negative 10% interest rate. Meanwhile, the investors are getting like an 11.5% interest rate. Founders get negative 10% interest rate. The only reason this works is because we came up with this insane model where we have grants and foundations supporting our team. There's no management fees. There's no carried interest. We have a C Corp that manages the investment dollars. A foundation that manages the donation dollars. All this funnels into this essentially joint venture between our C Corp and our foundation. Again, it's all on charitable purpose. There's no skimming fees. It's all going right into the companies, and a portion goes back to the investors. That's how it works. It's pretty unique. Here's our team. I'm Jeffrey. Matt is right off camera, right there. We are like the Ted Lasso and Coach Beard of the accelerator. Right? That's what we're going with? We're like Batman and Batman.
I think the beard, Coach Beard, works
Okay.
I like that.
All right, so if you want to get involved, applications are open right now, February 17th to March 23rd. Please apply soon. We're reviewing applications as they come in. The accelerator will start April 21st. So that gives us a couple weeks for screening and second rounds. If you've done an NCID application, it's the same application. So if you've done it once, copy and paste your answers into this one. We'll take a look. We also need some more investors, mentors, supporters. If any interest in that, send me an email. Otherwise, we look forward to seeing your applications. Thank you so much.